Welcome to online class once again. Today's explanation will be continued on chapter 5, pronouns. In the last video, I had explained to you about what is a pronoun. So today we will be reading the kinds of pronouns. First, personal pronouns. Personal pronouns take the place of people or things. They can be either singular or plural, depending whether they refer to one or multiple nouns. Examples include I, me, we, and us. Next is possessive pronouns. Possessive pronouns are personal pronouns that also indicate possession of something. This form shows ownership. They have singular forms like my and plural forms like our. These pronouns often appear before the possessed item but not always. For example, both my car and the car is mine. Both indicate who owns the car. So here my and mine both are possessive pronouns. Is it clear? Next, intensive pronouns. Intensive pronouns or emphatic pronouns are similar to reflexive pronouns but have a different function in a sentence. An intensive pronoun is not a necessary part of a sentence and serves only to add emphasis to its antecedent. For example, I told the children that you yourself would bake the cake today. Now in this sentence, yourself is an intensive pronoun that repeats the idea that you are making the cake. Next, reflexive pronouns. When a subject performs an action on itself, the sentence uses a reflexive pronoun after the verb. Reflexive pronouns include myself, himself, themselves, and herself. An example of a reflexive pronoun is the common expression I kicked myself. So the word myself here shows the reflexive pronoun. Next, demonstrative pronouns. Demonstrative pronouns point out or modify a person or thing. Now, there are only 4 demonstrative pronouns. This, this, this and that for singular words, and these and those are used for plural words. So, these pronouns are called as demonstrative pronouns. Relative pronoun. A relative pronoun starts a clause, that is a group of words that refer to a noun. Who, that, and which are all relative pronouns. They also serve as other types of pronouns depending on the sentence. For example, I saw a dog that you own. The relative pronoun that is the beginning of the clause that you own, which describes the dog. Okay, the noun that comes just before the relative pronoun is called its antecedent. Okay, and also you must remember that the relative pronoun must agree with the antecedent in number and also in person. Usually the pronoun who is used for persons, which is used for animals and things, and that is used for persons, animals and things. The next one, interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns are used to ask questions. That means which begins with questions. For example, who are you? The interrogative pronouns who starts the question. There are 5 interrogative pronouns: who, whom, and whose. For questions that involve people, and which and what for questions that involve things. So these pronouns are called as interrogative pronouns. It is very simple. Interrogative pronouns are words that ask questions. Distributive pronouns. A distributive pronoun refers to one person, animal, or thing at a time. These pronouns include each, neither, and either. which should be paired with plural nouns and singular verbs. So look at this example. Each of the dogs had a bath today, or neither of the packages arrived on time. So it is clear that a distributive pronoun refers to persons or things one at a time. Lastly, indefinite pronouns. Like personal pronouns, indefinite pronouns refer to people or things, but they do not have a specific person or thing to reference, which means they do not point to any one person or thing in particular. So some examples of indefinite pronouns are some, anyone, one, everything, anybody, all, etc. I hope this is clear to you, the kinds of pronouns. Now, children, I would like to request you to please go through the textbook and learn it properly so that you will understand it better. Okay? Thank you.